Hello everyone, CamBearRun here. Welcome to another MTGA Arena video, or MTG Arena video, whoopsie. So this is my Boros Knights deck. This is probably my best deck. It's my most consistent one, it's by far my most aggressive. So the idea of the deck is that obviously I play a lot of small creatures, I buff them with stuff like Inspiring Veteran, and that's why I keep a Circle of Loyalty as well. And then I run you over, or I run my opponents over. With the addition of Embercleave, which is the card that a lot of people said they wanted banned, but I don't think they'll ban anytime soon because it's probably at this point keeping aggro competitive to an extent. But don't quote me on that. So obviously the rundown the deck is very much traditional Knights deck. So you got Venerable Knight, you got 4 Fervent Champion, 4 Weezerback Red Cap. I keep Pacifism as sort of a troll card because it is quite a fun effect to do. Because it's better than, rather than just remove something and send it to the graveyard where your opponent can get it back from the graveyard, it effectively becomes a dead card on the field. So it can't attack, can't block. I need to use enchantment to remove it. I'm really glad they reprinted it in Ikoria because I found it so much fun. Worthy Knight for obviously generating tokens, and it's a good early play. Rimrock Knight to buff and play a non-human. Inspiring Veteran, obviously give an effect. Other Knights I control get +1/+1, so you can boost your attack. Acclaimed Contender for fetch. I've seen other decks play 4. I've only really played 2, mostly because I found that I can draw them quite consistently. Bone Crusher Giant, because it is a massive value card, because it's a big 4/3 blocker, and obviously the Stomp is good for early game removal. Now here's where it gets fun. Here's where it gets fun. I run a lot of non-humans in this deck, especially because I Weezerback and Rimrock Knight. So, by playing 2 Winota, I can effectively dig through and grab my Knights faster, and it gives them indestructible, and effectively I can completely flood the board in one attack. I have, when I have 2 Weezerbacks and a Rimrock Knight in the field, and that's all I've got on the field, I play Winota, and I pull out, say, a couple of Inspiring Veterans and a Worthy Knight. It becomes a lot easier. Of course, I've got 1 copy of Circle of Loyalty. I only included 1 because the Inspiring Veteran does the +1/+1 job as well, and it costs 2 white mana to play. And then, so that gives you an extra boost. It also works in tandem with Winota as well, that it generates a Knight's token, same as Embercleave. And then, obviously, I've got Embercleave, because why wouldn't you run Embercleave in a deck like this? It's just probably, in terms of aggro and equipment, it's one of the best cards in the game right now. And it consistently will be. It's such a good value card based on the fact you plays Flash and gives double strike. As for land, I've got 8 of each of the mountains and plains. I've got 4 Needle Verge or Pillar Verge to give me that options. And obviously, I've got Tournament Grounds as well, which allows me to play Knight or equipment costs. It is a very, very fun deck. Obviously, it's got the same weakness as a lot of the decks I build, that early removal can absolutely destroy it. But normally, I can kill my opponents on turn 4, I think the earliest I've won a game is on turn 3. Unless I draw multiple Fervent Champions, in the case it's turn 2. It does happen, trust me. So I'm going to get into a couple of games. These will all be in ranked, because why not? It's probably the deck I have the most faith in as well. So let's jump right on into it. Okay, so we're just about to get into the first game. Hopefully I won't tank my rank doing this, because this is all in ranked. Okay, that's not... Okay, it's not bad, but it's not particularly great. I could mulligan, but I'm thinking I could just play Needle Verge and then just... See, I don't know whether they're going to get something on the field immediately, because I can build up into playing cards, but... Okay, risky keep. See if I can get Winota onto the field. Gonna have to play the red first. I know that much. So my opponent's taking a mulligan. Oh, well that... Oh! Cool. You all might get to see some incredible amount of fun here. So, we're going to be a bit patient. So we're facing a Gruul deck. So yeah, we're going to step on that. Bop. Now we have just drawn Acclaimed Contender, so I can pull that. I think I'm going to stick with the original plan, depending on how they play. Ooh, that's going to be a bop. Oh, that was a Fable. Oh, shit, that's going to hurt. Might be in line to take a big hit here. Ow. Right. Let's not buff my opponent's creature for no fucking reason. Right. As long as I don't play another one, I should be alright, but I'm a little worried. If this is Gruul Landfall, I could be up against it here. Please don't remove it. I need it. No, you're gonna remove it. God damn it. Quite happy to slow roll it if he's not drawing anything. Oof. Double oof. Okay, I'm definitely... Okay, he has just burned out his hand, so... I'm gonna take this hit. Running it fucking close. Ooh, I think he bricked. Right. You fool, your board state is mine. That took a hell of a bop. Right, so long as he doesn't have trample, I should be okay. Lazy Edge will Linky, but he's going to need to keep that back to block. Oh no, he's got to. Blazing Volley, where are you now? Cool. Okay, so... I think he's run out of steam. Yeah, you're dead. Surely you must be dead. Yep, there we go. Yeah, that was quite close actually. I think the pacifism there probably massively saved me, and I can appreciate that actually. So fair play, but pacifism effectively saved my butt because he denied him the ability to completely run me over. So I ran him over instead. That's why I play pacifism. It's such a good card. Anyway, on to the next game. Okay, next game. Oh, Plat 2. Yeah, that is Plat 2 as well. So, that is not a good hand. That's better, and I will just... You know, I can put the Rimrock Knight to the bottom. Keep 6. Against a Lurus... Oh, boy. If this is Lurus to Mill, I'm just gonna... Right. Hello. Bop. Right, so scry 1. Oh boy. I think Worthy Knight may not stay on the field for long. Just a thought. Yep. It just means I won't get the... Oh dear. Oh well. Here we go. Here comes the mail. That's fine, actually, because that would have been a bit awkward to only get bad on knights. See, here's the play I was supposed to make. Fuck. Son of a bitch. There goes another inspiring veteran. That's painful. Thought he might. At least he gets it out of his hand. Now, do you want to throw this card away? Ah, shit, there goes an Embercleave. You know that first strike? Yeah. Because it gets cards out of his hand, so I don't mind. But the problem is that crab is still fucking not dead. See, whatever plays next is probably going to be countered. This is where it gets to be a problem, because you couldn't... I've got no cards in hand. I've played out my hand now. Actually, there's no point in attacking, so I'm not going to be able to get through. And, yep, he's just completely reloaded his hand. Brilliant. Oh, shit. I can at least put the pacifism on the crab and block the crab. Shit. Yeah, I think I'm basically done here. That's kind of annoying. I just didn't get the curve because he ended up getting the mill when he needed to. Then gonna have to just concede here. Yeah, good game. That's annoying. Alright, game 3. Lael Soulman. Not good. I can live with that, because I can play as, it's on the play, yep. Need to make sure I play this one as a white. I do need that third land in. Don't want to have to play everything in a... Oh, is this another Demit? Right. See how good of a curve I can get. Perfect. Get the worthy knight in the field. If this is another Demir Mill deck, you might see this video recorded over 2 days. Gonna do anything in response? No? Okay. Alright. So I have board. Don't know what they'll play in response. I mean, this could be... I don't know if the guy... Obviously, he could not be drawing well, but you'll just have to see what happens. Okay. I'm assuming you'll flash in something here. Yep. You got another one in you? That's fine. Because that will die, and then I can boost, Sparring Veteran. I probably shouldn't miss a land drop. That's an Aspire. That's not good, actually. I mean... Seriously? Yeah, I didn't think there was more he could do. I mean, he can't prevent 2 damage anyway. But it was a nice idea. So, I mean, it's a fairly short game, but we will leave it there. Okay, next game. In we go. I can live with that as an opening hand. Especially if I'm on the play. So. Right. So, started with Venerable Knight, played into Weaselback. So, to see if I can slow roll it, see what my opponent does as a response. There's the one Venerable Knight. Hooey! Now, if you want to block this, that's fine, because I can bonus on Worthy Knight. Deciding whether he wants to block. No, he's just going to take the hit. So we're looking at Selesnya tokens then. It's fine. Now you're going to block, you're going to... Yep, you're going to take the hit. Now, the Stone Coil obviously won't die, but it gets me in for damage. Yep, good. Yeah, and that Ember. I taken up to nicknaming Ember Cleave Ember Scoop because it really people drop it, they'll just instantly scoop it up because you've effectively won the game right then and there. I think I easily had enough damage to kill the guy. So, yeah, on to the next. Yeah, on to the next game. Okay, so win or lose, this will be the last game. Hopefully I can get myself into gold, Plat 3. So, we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's a good hand, even if it is on the draw. So, that'd be good. Especially if I can get 2 Worthy Knights down. But I'll open with the Fervent Champion. I know you're not going to block now, are you? Yep, it's a mono red. Oh boy. Yeah, I think this last game we're just going to get mono redded. That's a shame, to be honest. Yeah, and shock. Yeah, we're just being perfect curve mono-redded. That's somewhat of a disappointment, to be honest. I think, irritatingly, I'm going to have to use the Weezabat Red Cap to block. Rip. Yeah, we've unfortunately this last game we've just been completely done over by mono red. So I think the last one was a land anyway. Yeah. Basically absolute perfect curve mono red. Nothing you can do about that. That's annoying. But I think I'm just going to leave it at the last game. That's going to be the last game. It's a shame that we couldn't get into Plat 3, but that's the way it goes. So, I think that went okay. I think probably had more victories than I had defeats. But, yeah, you can see that that last game summed it up. It was I basically got out-aggroed. But you can see where the strengths of the deck lie. It can snowball really, really quickly, and it will just drive straight through your opponents. I would definitely recommend building something like this. If I was to make any changes, I'd say if you wanted to go purely on knights, you could probably drop Winota and put in 2 more claimed contender. And potentially, if you want to cut back on something like Rimrock Knight and add a few more, one or more copies of Circle of Loyalty as well. Obviously, I know the popular one as well is to put in Basri's Lieutenant, but I think for me, I just decided it would be fine if I looked at other ways of pumping the knights. So, I mean, if you could also take out 3 Bone Crusher Giant if you don't mind having that lack of removal, and putting in 3 Basri Lieutenant. But that's entirely up to you. But I mean, this deck in itself I find is pretty powerful. It runs over your opponents pretty quickly if it gets the chance. But obviously you also saw in one of the games against Demir just against heavy removal, the deck kind of falls apart because you can't really get anything on the board. Because it does rely on getting small, weaker creatures out very, very quickly and taking over the board state. But I think overall, I think it is a very strong deck. It's not quite there to being competitive, but it certainly does hold its own in ranked. So anyway, if you like this video, feel free to leave a like, and if you want to see more, you can always subscribe. I'll be streaming later tonight, so I will see you guys then at 8 o'clock, or at least 8 o'clock British time. Canberra out.